And we are on. Welcome back to Medieval Dynasty, episode 25 today. And on our way back, I figured we'd stop by our northern mine and just kind of show you what everything's looking like now. So we do have our fisherman's hut, our fisherman's house, and then our mine worker is down here now. So that's her house. So they have houses, so we are able to bring in another fisherman. And I believe we'd have to bring a lady in for that, and then another mine worker to live with her. Eventually, hopefully, we'll get to that pretty soon. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to show everybody what it's looking like down here. So we will keep kind of developing this small area. So it's kind of right here, a little west of us, but still in the north. And I think we got plenty of room for houses. We got a nice central space here we can do something with. So that'll kind of be a little secondary, I think, village, I guess. Maybe a little mining village. All right, so let us get back. And I think when we left off, we were going to, I said maybe we'll get into some more animal husbandry stuff. I think, oh, watch out, birdie. I think that'll be, I want to go, yeah, let's go this way. That'll be good. But I want to push it back maybe an episode at least. So I think what I want to do today is we are going to get our orchard set up. That way, those trees have a little bit of time to start maturing so we can get some stuff off of them. So I think that'll be fun. That'll be kind of our focus for the day, is to get that orchard up. Now to do that, we are first. Well, let's roll back. So first, what I want to do is I want to go over a comment here, and this comment is from Nicole, and I'm gonna have to stop so I can read it here. Let's see. I've noticed with the Herbalist hut, I found that I never needed other mushrooms. If you take a look into the mushroom soup, you only need like 3 types: parasol, red pine, bullet. Unless it's changed with the potions, I never saw use for the other mushrooms. I haven't played in a bit, but it's worth noting. So are they worth it? So that's good, because what I think we're going to do before we... and thank you for the comment there, Nicole. I think what we're going to do is just look at our Herbalist hut and see potion-wise what we can do, because we are starting to rack up some herbs. Oh, and I did buy some henbane, so we can take that... we can take that one thing, the Potion of Possibilities. So I think we're going to start with that. Then we're going to look at some potions, and then we'll get going on the kind of the orchard. So let's see. I don't think I have anything here. We have a log on you now. Our farmers are short on fertilizer, so maybe I think what we might do is make as much of that real quick as we can. Got a little bit. Let's go grab this manure over here quick. You coming? There he is. Stay there. Now he should follow me. Alright, let's grab this. So you can tell we got more piggies. Alright, got them up and rolling. Of course, they're in the way. Alright, so that's not too bad. 79 manure so far. We do have our donkeys over here. Not quite as much from them, obviously. Right, so that's not too bad. It's a pretty short time. Since I last collected it, we got 99 there. So let's turn this into fertilizer quick. And then let's look at that Herbalist hut. yeah, a lot of really good comments lately. I appreciate that, and some helpful tips, just some other kind of fun comments. So yeah, keep those coming. I enjoy reading them. She's noticed our donkey took a little health there in that bottom left, so the donkeys and horses, like their health will just gradually recover. And it's pretty quick too, like he'll be full health by the time we get back on him, probably. Alright, 49 more fertilizer, that should help out. The other nice thing is, so if we go get some trees, we'll probably go to the main town to get trees, or the tree seedlings. And then we'll go probably down to Astoya as well. Just because we'll probably need more seeds than the guy in Piastovia has. So that'll also give us the chance to pick up some extra manure or fertilizer stuff. You can see the donkey's almost back to full health. Right, let's keep going here. Ooh, and the other thing I think I want to do is, you know, before we go to Astoya and Piastovia, look at our iron supply and see what we can make out of the iron. Because we've got a chunk of it now. So we can, you know, make some iron stuff, and that should sell pretty darn good. Alright, let me get this fertilizer in there. And we do have that henbane on us. So that is good. Let me see, where is... Alright, so let's take a look at this and how this whole thing works. So pretty easy. What we're going to do is we're going to go to our inventory. And we're just going to take this potion of possibilities. Right, and we're going to drink that. And now you can see we're a little inebriated.
Damn, I'm pissed as trousers.
So it's kind of fun. It's kind of funny too. When people interact with you like differently and whatnot. So by taking that, see how all of our skills reset? So the ones that are already maxed out, which are extraction, survival, and production, we can, you know, change around a little bit. And the other ones we will keep the XP boost on. But before we do that, let's take this henbane. So if you look in the bottom right, so every time we take one, our alcohol level drops. Poisoning goes up a tiny bit, 0.5, not really much of anything. And there we go. So now let's redo these skills. Okay, so we don't need the experience gained, right? What we do need to do, though, is put points up there, right? Because we can't get down here yet. So let's put slower durability, loss of access. I'm really not going to be worried about that one too much anymore either, because we were getting into bronze and iron, and they're fine. So this is kind of a fun one. Let's put a point in there. We do want the Master of Destruction for sure. And then pickaxes, shovels, careful miners, definitely one we want to max out. Again, set these up however you want, just for, I guess, for my play style. This is how I, you know, I like to set mine up. So we still have 7 more points. Now, the faster ones, I don't find them as important. I'm fine with taking a couple extra seconds if need be. You know, it's a relaxing game anyways. So then we can get into basically our durability ones. So what I'm gonna do is I think I'm actually going to max this out. So if we go digging in that clay pit, maybe we'll find something cool. And now I have 5 more points. So let's do 1 there, and then well, let's even those out. And then is there somewhere else we want 1 point? This one might not be. Well, again, it's not really. It's like a quality of life thing, right? We'll just do a pickaxe durability thing. All right, so that's 1. Now here's our hunting. So again, we're gonna just stay with XP for the time in that. And And then we definitely need our tracker. Want that one back. What do I have? 2 more points. So the sneaking one is definitely nice. For sure want that. And steady hand's not too big of a deal anymore. Yeah, let's do that one. Some extra stuff never hurts. All right, so farming. We are pretty close on this one. Probably should have waited, huh? Ah, that's okay. Let's do that. All right, so we got our XP. Here's another big one, right? The skilled farmer. You for sure want this one. No, I think whatever your playstyle is, you 100% want that one. Whistling, we need that for the summoning our mount when we load them up. And then there's the stamina. Here's the orchard one. See, I can't have that one yet, so let's put one there. Okay, that'll unlock that. So now we can increase our mount weight. That should be good for now. And then more diplomacy experience for sure. This one takes forever to level up, it seems like. And the extra Dynasty rep right now actually might be pretty good. We're going to start pumping out stuff at better prices. Let's actually do that one right now. I think we're okay. We'll be okay on money. All right, and then these last two, we have these maxed out as well, so we don't need the more experience. Poison resistance, I don't really find much use for. Obviously, we want that one. And then we do want our health ones. And let's see, alcohol resistance, not too worried about. And then we want to get down to here. Those ones are pretty good too. So more health. More health. And then we don't have those unlocked quite yet. So this insensitive one is pretty nice to have. A little slower loss of food and water. All right, here we go. So let's get the rest of these maxed out. So you can tell when you take that potion of possibilities, it does take a second to, redo all your stuff. And then let's do one more there. And then what else do we want to do? Not really worried about those or that. Do we want more temperature or slower loss of food and water? Let's do this one. I think that'll be good. And again, our this one's just kind of with how we have stuff set up. It's not really that important, I guess. Insulating for sure, we want that one. And then right, so our faster crafting doesn't matter, faster building doesn't matter. So unfortunately, this last one's just kind of an OL, I guess, with how I have it set up for the video purposes. Oh, I think it's just for me. I wonder if that matters. I don't think that matters for our NPCs. No, because that should be a diplomacy thing, right? Faster production by NPCs. So I guess I never thought of that, but yeah, that would make sense. So, all right, well, we got 10 points that we can basically just throw in anywhere. Let's just even it out, I guess, here. Yeah, the only thing I can think of is maybe these might be a little helpful for the NPC side of it, XP wise. I'm just not too sure on that, but I think that'll be fine. Yeah, whatever. All right, that is good. So finally got those done. So we see potion possibilities, very good tool. Takes a second to reset your stuff. Next time I do that, I'll probably do it off camera, and I'll just show everybody what I did. I'll probably wait a while till I do that again. Now let's head on over to the Herbalist hut. And so we had some good questions, right? On so I have. Oh, are you just gonna do that the whole time? Right. So our healing potions, right? For sure, we're gonna want these. And they're right. I mean, if you look at it, right? Bucket of water, dandelions, plantains, clay vial, wooden vial, right? So it's pretty similar. This one gives you 35 health. This one gives you 100 health. And we do have that clay pit bias, so I think I'm going to unlock that one. Right, start turning some of this stuff into health for us. And then let's see. So here's our healing ones. Like these ones are pretty good too. I'm just gonna stick with just a straight health bump. But yeah, you can definitely do those. And then we got our instant cure here. So it reduces poisoning effect. The other stuff works just as good. So I don't think that one's necessarily super useful. But yeah, we look at all of our potions. So I know the one, right? So this one takes hops. This one takes poppy seeds. Again, no mushrooms here. We do have our poisoning ones, and then we have our dyes. Which are there any onions in there? Nope, doesn't look like it. That's poisoned ammo. Where's the other one? So here's, right, so you got to make the poison to put on the ammo. All right, so nothing there. This is still just a table, yeah. And then if we go look at our foods. Right, so if we look at our foods, right, no mushroomy stuff there. We have our soups, right? So these will switch between our different veggies, and here's the mushroom soup, right there. Right, so those are the 3 that were mentioned. And then just the salted meat thing. Okay. Those are the eggs. So yeah, I think our comments pretty dead on into what do we need these other mushrooms for. But yeah, if anybody else has anything, to add on to that comment, I think what I might do is I'll probably just keep getting those mushrooms, which might seem like a waste, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a market stall set up. So if I do have a bunch of any extra, like, mushrooms, what I can do is I'll sell them. But yeah, let's see where those are. But yeah, I mean, we do have a lot of other mushrooms in here, which it's funny because if you look, it says can be consumed or cooked into various dishes, but I don't see what other dishes it's cooked into. So yeah, again, thanks for the comment. I guess I never really thought of that. I guess I'll keep it here for now. And if we just have some extra mushrooms, we can just sell the individual mushrooms, right? I guess it's just a little extra money. So that's an awesome comment. I guess before we start getting our orchard set up, let's take a look-see at... Oh, you're working already? Sorry. She's gonna hate me. Why? So, what do we need? Clay vials, and then our healing stuff and water. Let's see what we can do with that. And some of those other potions, what I'll do is that market stall. I think I might make that next market stall one from the forge, so we can sell some stuff like tools and whatnot at the market stall, and then maybe that third one we might do Herbalist Hut, because we can definitely sell some potions. Like, they don't sell for a ton, but she is getting a bunch of herbs, that's for sure. All right, let's grab our water here. I don't know how much we're gonna need. Let's just take a bunch for now, and we'll bring back what we don't need. And then, oh man, we got a ton of those. And what is it? Dandelions. Got a ton of them. Now, oop. Hold on. I might have to go get some clay. I got a little bit. Actually, it looked like we had a empty vial in there already. So, to make clay vials, right, we're going to have to go to the workshop, which... Oh, we might actually have to update this. Workshop 1... Technology... Where's the workshop? That's workshop 3. Yeah, so that's like our wine bottles, whatnot. Workshop 2. Yep, there we go. So to get our clay side of it, we're going to have to upgrade that. And we'll just buy the scheme from here. So we know we need clay vials, so let's just buy that right away. Now, the reason we have to upgrade it is because, right, we only have a wood thing right here. So let's do that real quick. Buildings. What do we got? What is this under? No. No. What is it? Production, farming. What am I, workshop here? It's not here. Ah, production. Just drawing a blank there. I was I was trying to think about something else while I was doing that. I shouldn't have done that clearly. All right. Now let's pull out the old hammer, and it looks like logs, planks, and some more logs over here. Okay. All right. Donkey, I'm going to need you to hold some stuff real quick. And you have to take them and put that water on them too. All right, so let's see. Let's just take kind of what we can carry. We'll turn some into planks. We'll get that bad boy up. Call the donkey over a little bit more there.
Hey, I was using that.
Let me in. Alright, so I should have looked, but let's start there. Yeah, we'll dabble in a little alchemy here, and then we're gonna go kind of plan out that orchard and see. There he is. See what we're thinking on that. Right. Uh-oh. Alright, I need 4 more planks. Did that not... Oh, yeah, duh, I'm dumb. Alright, let's see... 4 more... Alright. Get these in there. Now, so you can see how it adds this pottery wheel. And now we have access to some clay vials. So let's pop on over here. And I'm not going to use all of this, but let's just do all that. Maybe we'll go dig up some clay after this just to see if we get anything cool too, now that I put some of those points in there. So let's just do like 10 for right now. And there's those. So that gives me 12. Oh, no. Stick. 12 total vials. I know you don't like me. All right, put that in, and then, and again, kind of whatever you want, right? These are the regen ones. I'm just gonna go with the instant ones for now. I'm gonna make 12 of them. So again, this would take a little time, kind of in a normal playthrough. What was it? I think like 12 seconds. 12 seconds per. There we go. So now, instead of carrying all those plants around with us, now we can carry a bunch of these. Right? And I don't think we're going to carry 12, but we might carry half of those. Just kind of nice to have on us. They don't weigh a lot. Alright, let's get the rest of this stuff put away then, and then let's start planning out this orchard. Put that away. Ooh, do we want to go? I think we do. Let's go dig up some clay. I'm kind of curious to see if I get anything cool. We'll put all this stuff away quick. Buckets of water. Bucket. We'll put those plants away too. Alright. Let's see. What did I say? Put that away. Alright, that's not too bad. Keep that there. It would be nice if we could like put that in one of the hot spots, but slaughter into a certain number.
Move on.
Ooh, you know what I need to do? Let's not go all the way down there and not have a shovel on us. Bronze hoe. I got a crappy wood shovel. Alright. Getting sidetracked here a little bit, but I think it'll be fun. Tools, bronze tools. Where are you? Bronze shovel is 2 logs, 2 bronze bars. Let's go make ourselves one of those, so I don't have this crappy one. Alright, 2 of them. 2 of these. Yeah. Alright, tool, bronze, shovel. Excellent. Now let's slide that bad boy into there. Put this crappy one in here. They'll use it up. Wooden shovel. Nice. So now the only thing we have left is a wooden hammer, which I'm not really too worried about that. Alright, let's check out these clay pits, see if we get anything cool. I can't wait for these cherry trees to grow up a little bit. It's gonna be cool. The rest of our orchard will look nice. Right. We might not get all of these, but let's just dig up a couple. So I think, what was it, like 15% chance of getting an item? Well, this is way better than the wood shovel, too. Oh, there you go. So we got something. A needle case? What is that? Oh, here we go. Oh, it's a gift. What? So it's an ornate holder for needles. Oh. Nice. Let's put that in our treasure chest. I have gotten a couple other gifts. I think everyone was with me when I got them. That's how I do it, at least. I put them in my treasure chest. And eventually, I'll maybe give them. All right, so I got 0.1 coin on that one. Not quite as good. I tell you what, though, this makes digging for clay way more enjoyable because you know, it's like digging for a little treasure. All right, it's more clay, and then you know, if you don't get anything, you still get clay, so it's a win-win. Yeah, we'll eventually need, you know, a bunch more clay. It's So the next level where we can make like the really good bottles for the wines and juices and mead and all that, that'll take up a bunch of clay. We got a couple more here. You know, let's dig up these last two. I just want to see if we get anything else good. That was a pretty good find. All right, 0.3 coins. So again, a small chance of getting something, but actually I kind of like that. I don't think I've ever put points into there and like dug for clay. I usually just wait till the place is up and running enough, because you know then I generally have somebody getting it for me by then. But for right now, being that we don't, I definitely don't mind doing that anymore.
Onward!
All right, let's top off. Drop this off here real quick. I'll see. Show everybody. I think I have. Yeah, so I got like dried dates in here. Doll that's for a kid. Sesame honey bar. Right, so some. There we go. We'll add that in there. Do I have any more meat in here? Yeah, I do. Let's grab some of that. Eat some food, drink some water, wash our dirty booties later. All right. Oh man, they're flying through that fertilizer. That's okay. We're gonna try to load up in a second here. Now, okay, so I'm thinking, right? I'm thinking, you know, maybe another market stall there if we run out, but one right there. You know, a couple over here on the other side. So, God, I'm trying to remember how many market stalls I have for like end game, right? I'm thinking we want to at least have 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe enough room up to this little tree right here. So that'll give us room for what, like 10 altogether if we want it. So orchard wise, man, do we want to make that up here a little bit more? So here's what I'm thinking is first, if you can't remember what's all in something, what you can do, and just because dang it, we gotta drop that clay off. And actually, let's go drop it off now, because I forgot my bag. So what I was gonna say is, if you can't remember, you know, like what's in what season or how many of something you have when you're planning stuff out like this, you know, I just like to grab a bag. We'll grab a bag and then put this away while we're here. So if we slot that bag, right, and then we go to it, like we're gonna plant something, we go to our orchard. All right, so now it's showing me the seeds. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different seeds that I can plant. Put that back. So, and again, I think, right, mark it up to here, maybe to the peak of this hill, and then that tavern will go there. That'll kind of be like the centerpiece, I'm thinking, of town. So we could have an orchard there and here, kind of on either side, maybe. That might be cool, having like a little orchard behind the tavern. Let's see what that looks like. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a farm shed out here, because I don't think so. Remember initially I wanted to have like 2 farms and have like 1 up here, unless I put that other one like, see, that road's here already. You know, maybe I would have enough room here, but I don't think I'm going to. So I think that second farm is going to go down below the first farm, and this is just going to all be orchard. So what I want to do though is find our starting spot for it. Again, doesn't have to be perfect, but we do have a road here that'll kind of guide us onto how we want to do it. So if we go, all right, it'll turn red there, and then if we do, so that's a starting spot. So 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 over. And then let's see what we can do size-wise. Right, as we can go 8 by 8, I believe. Of course, there's an obstacle. What's? Oh, I got some tree dealies over here. Let's get rid of them. Yeah, I think that's it's not too bad of a spot. Right, so we could have one field there, and another field here. There's 5 different things, so let's see, that would be 8 by 8. Trying to think of how do we want to do this. 4 fields gives us 32 rows. That's going to kind of make it a little weird. But I don't want... Do I want 5 fields? That's quite a bit. Let me think here. So if we do 5 fields, that's 8 rows. So that's 40 total rows. Yeah, quite the question. I'm just trying to think of how I want to keep this even, right? But buildings, farming. Something is, we definitely got to get started somewhere. So we have 2. Yeah, 5 fields might be what I do. The reason being is I'm just trying to find a common number to where I can have the same rows, right? Because if I have I guess the other thing I could do is I could do like a 5 by 8 orchard. Right, so like a 5 by 8, another 5 by 8, and maybe do like 4 of them. That would keep it a little bit more organized. But otherwise, if I do 5 fields, I would need 64 of each tree. That might be kind of cool, too. That would be a huge orchard. I've never had an orchard that big. I feel like for the video, should we try that? Like, obviously we won't be able to get it all planted right away, but that might be kind of fun, and then we'll have our one farm shed up here to... you know, they won't do the planting, but they'll do all the harvesting. Let's do that. Let's see if we can make that work. Farming, orchard, so 5 fields. We're gonna go big here. All right, 1, 2, hold on. So, I'm gonna start on the green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, there's that, and then come on, there we go. All right, so there's an 8 by 8 orchard, and now I'm thinking it looks all right. Do we have enough? Let me see. Buildings. The problem is I maybe should have started on this other side. Farming. Again, I didn't really, right, we didn't really plan anything out. So let's do, we'll do 1, let's count that as 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do like 6 over, that way there's a little space between them. And again, I know these trees are going to get in the way, but I want to see if I'm going to have enough room for this. Nah, see, we're gonna be short. Yeah, it's that weird, that road intersection right there. Let's, Let's see. Man, I don't know if we're gonna have enough room for... Oh, all these fields that I'm kind of planning here. All right, well, we'll go to sleep for the night, and then I think I'll keep everybody with me, kind of through the thought process here. Yeah, I was kind of hoping to get 2 fields on that one side, so I don't think we need to cook anything. Yeah, that road is closer than I kind of was thinking. Yeah, so we're starting our orchard there. Man, I wonder if we should start the orchard in a little bit, or I might be able to actually get another one on this side of it. Where does that end? There's that. Goes that way. That might work. Let me see. Buildings, farming, orchard. We got 1, 2. Dang it. Hold on. Get it even down here. 1, 2, 2, 3, 5, 6. How much room do I have in this one? No, we're short again. Dang it. Yeah, I said I'd have to go. I'd have to make that road go all the way around over here. Which I don't really know if I like. See, it kind of goes even with this road. Man. See, the problem with not having our roads going the same way, that's what I'm running into right now. Right? It's that crossroad is being kind of a pain in the butt. So we might have to do a little remodeling and have animal husbandry going up here. And I might have to take this crossroad out, I'm thinking. And maybe that one too. It's not lending itself to what I want to do right now. All right, welcome back. I think we got it figured out. So what I did was I basically just kept these roads running parallel. That should give us maybe a little room right here, the majority right here. So we think we're gonna go with the big idea yet. The one thing I may do, we'll see how it looks after, is I may move them. I might have them face the opposite direction. We'll kind of see. But I'm thinking, yeah, a couple fields there. I'll see how much room I have on this side, there, and I'll put the farm sheds kind of somewhere in between. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. But I just wanted to bring everybody back and kind of show, I guess, what I'm thinking for right now, and then we will see kind of what it looks like. I'll bring everybody back once it's kind of up. So we will see you in a second. Holy cow! I think I did it. All right. So that took a while. I think let's finish up today's episode by going over the 8 million things I just did to make this orchard work. I think it's going to look pretty sick. It's going to be huge. And then what I'm going to do is I'll grub it up and all that junk. And then I think we'll start the next episode by us going and buying the seeds and bringing them back. So let's get prepped up to that point, and I think that's all the time we're going to have. So here's what I did. So I have so I have 5 full-sized fields, and I split one in half. But let's go over kind of my whole planning process here. And an easy thing to do is, let's say you're like, oh man, like how is it looking? Can I take a look at an easier way? So if you go to destroy, you see how it kind of puts like that outline on it for you. So again, if that like kind of takes you out of the immersion of the game, you know, don't do it. But I'm only doing it right now to kind of show everybody what I did, right? So basically, I have the 4 fields in like a big square. So I have one field there, one field there, and then over here, I have one field over there and one field over there, right? And those are the 8x8s. That's as big as you can get. And you'll notice the animal husbandry that was over there. So let me get back to a higher point here. The animal husbandry that was over there, I took all those down and I put them over here. All right, so what I did was I built those first. I transferred, you know, our worker and then I transferred the animals, and then I went over there and I destroyed it. Okay, so that's basically just a move. And then I do have a farm shed in the middle, right? So this is where they're going to work. And now here's how I made everything perfectly symmetrical, right? So same thing with the field. And here's kind of like the little example one. So what I do is, right, I start over to where you can build like your next orchard, and I used the orchard squares. So I went over 1 square, 2 square, I put in the thing down, and then I could build in the next slot, right? So if let's do that in real time here. So if I want this field here, and then I'm going to put another field next to it. If I go to buildings, farming, orchard, right? So it's not going to let me put it here. So it's red. But if I move one over, it will, and then it's just how much you want to move it over, right? So it's basically, it's like measuring sticks, right? That's all I'm using it for. And then I can build my next field, right? Because it'd be red here, but one over, I can start my build there, okay? So that's how I'm making everything very symmetrical. And right, so you can see that's how I did it. I'll walk everybody through it. So we had our first field up, so I put this little bad boy up to see where I started my next field. Okay, so now that that's done, I can maybe destroy that. Okay, and then once this field was up, now I did this and I came over here and I put 2 more squares up, and then I put that field up. Okay, and then you can get rid of that. And then again, same thing. My little measuring sticks, and now I have my 4th field up. Okay, now I have 4 perfectly symmetrical fields. And again, I know this is the opposite of how I build everything else, right? Because I like the medieval style of just random crap everywhere. But with the fields, you kind of got, I like them symmetrical. And then what I did is I just put my farm shed, you know, in the middle best I could by eyeballing it, which I think I did a pretty good job there. So now remember I said, so that's our 4 big fields. We have 5 seeds that we can plant. So what I did was, again, I came over here, you know, and I put my 2 things down, all right, so everything's symmetrical. And then what I did was I did 2 4x8 fields, but I did them the lengthwise, so that way they kind of, you know, cover this whole length of the thing, right? So what I mean by that is, so I put up a 4x8, right, and I'm going to make this cherry trees, okay, and then I put up my little thing again to show what the distance was, okay, and then I put in my next 4x8 field. So I'll have 2 4x8 cherry tree fields, and look at how perfectly that fit. Just barely made it in there, just barely made it in there. I thought I was going to have to move that road, but it just fit. Didn't have to cut that tree down. All right, so that's where our cherry trees are going to go. So off camera, I'll grub all that stuff up, and it'll be ready to be planted. The last thing I want to do on camera real quick before we go and start buying our seeds is I did want to look and see iron-wise. So we got I got a few minutes here. Iron-wise, tools, iron tools, I don't think we have technology for yet. Alright, we don't. But what about iron weapons? No, here we go. So, iron dagger, iron sword. They don't go for a ton, but we're starting to get, ooh, there we go. Iron battle axe. That's just a log. So that might be the way to go. This is, yeah, iron battle axe. I'm just trying to avoid using a bunch of leather at the moment. And then we don't have arrows yet. So yeah, I'm kind of liking the iron battle axe. So that's going to be 1,500, but we will make our money back. But let's make a couple of them, and then I think we'll call it a day.
I'm dying of thirst.
Of course, our guy's gonna be whiny. But yeah, I think that'll do it for today. And when we come back, what we'll do is we'll get, yeah, well, I'll get everything ready to go, and we will go and buy our seeds and get everything planted. What are you doing there, creepy? So I'll just do let's do a couple of these to show everybody kind of what it's gonna look like. But then yeah, I'll get everything prepped and ready for our trip, and I'll probably just bring us back next episode in the town that we're gonna be in. Right. So iron bar and logs. I think I just put all my logs away, didn't I? Yeah, that's what you get for hurrying. Yeah, so a pretty fun episode. We got into some alchemy. You kind of saw the initial prep thoughts of the orchard, and then I brought everybody back once it was done. It would have just, I mean, that would have been just too long to see me wandering around thinking about stuff. I don't think it would have been very exciting. But I did want to show everybody the thought process that finally took shape. And then I actually got my water skin. We'll fill that back up while we're over here. All right. Ooh, we did get a skill. I think we got a skill in farming. We got 2 skills in farming. Let's do... That one's good. Faster gallop is pretty nice. I want to make sure I have enough points for this. We'll do that for now. Actually, I probably should have put it in the faster gallop because we're going to take the XP points away from that anyways. Ah, well, it'll be fine. Alright, so let's make some of these here. So 10 iron battle axes should give us a pretty good chunk of coin when we go into town. And I'll probably make a little bit more iron. But yeah, I think that's good for today's episode. When we come back, we'll be in the next town getting ready to buy some seeds. And I think that'll about finish up our spring. So some good things. I think that next episode will definitely concentrate on getting the orchard as far in as we can. And then we'll kind of see where we go from there. Yeah, with that all being said, hopefully you enjoyed today's episode. Go out there, be a good person. It's not that hard. And I will see you on the next one.